Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Wuthering Waves reaction, 2 in the same week. I know that feels weird. Anyway, this is Q.E.D, as requested by Zaykulia in the comments of the last video, even though it was only a few days ago. And they said that this one was kind of a vibe, and I'm always here for a good vibe, so I guess I'm gonna listen to this one, and without further ado, let's go! Ooh. Oh, this is very different from the other one. They're from the same, like, new patch, right? It's a very different sound. Ooh. Hear that acid synth in there. This is reminding me more of PGR than Wuthering Waves. What's it gonna build into? Ooh, yeah, see what I mean? Like, this is very much more like PGR's bounce. I'm loving the design of some of the synths in here too. Especially just like the ones that are washing around between the ears. Keeping it very dynamic. I love this ostinato going, the just on the piano. Ooh, ooh. Okay. Was that a key change? I think it is. All right. Ooh, and the halftime. Oh, how dare you. One of my favorite things ever. A good halftime placement. Great stutter. Fantastic placement for a stutter. Oh, that's so good. Great use of the stereo space in the ears. It's going everywhere. It just went. God. This composer really likes to make things appear in both ears. It's so broad, it's got so much room. Oh, is that the end? Oh, what a cheeky end too. Is that supposed to loop? Okay. So I'd love to say that I'm unfamiliar with Wuthering Waves' game as far as music goes, but I am very familiar, and this wasn't anything that I would have anticipated out of it. So, like, I am apparently not as familiar as I thought. It's just, why this direction? Especially, again, assuming that this is from the same exact album. I mean, it's on my screen right now. Throttle Up is from the same album. Where the fuck does this get off being so fire right next to the other song, which is also fire? Now I really want to hear what Unfinished Journey has, which was like number 2 in the amount of requests, so I almost did that one. But this one was just a little bit higher up, so of course I went with it. But boy, like, Well, what an insane, this is no way this is the same like composer. No way. This is so different in approach compared to that. Just like as far as the design of everything goes. Again, a lot of the synth stuff here reminding me of what they do in PGR. And I don't think it's somebody from PGR either, because it has a distinct vibe to it that's not theirs. I've heard so much PGR music that I'm able to kind of piece together who might be involved, even if I don't know beforehand. This doesn't feel like any of them. Unless maybe they're using an alias or something to make a slightly different sound, and it's like, okay, a lot of DJs and producers do that. It wouldn't really be a shocker. I just think it's unlikely in the professional field of making music for games. I don't know many people who have multiple aliases to work inside the same field. That's strange to me. It's definitely uncommon. But it's like, okay, this is a different tone, and again, the panning, the immense space that this song had. Everything was just drug out as far as possible. Like, it was so wide. I could fucking stick my hands between the sound and my ears. Like, I could do this and not touch the music. It's like, I love it when producers do that, because nailing that amount of space, like getting that distinct space down for music is so much harder than people think it is. Like, oh, just add some panning, add some stereo width. It's that easy. Throw it over to the left and right. That's beginner shit. That's baby mode. You need to actually understand where these sounds need to come from. The placement is so much more broad in all of this space you have in the stereo spectrum. You have to be so precise in order to get it to sound right and like be where you want it to be. You can't just throw shit into a corner and be like, sounds about right. It's about 30% in the left ear. That's enough. And that's not how that works. You have to like place it in a 3D space within that. You need to understand how distant it is from the ears in every direction. That is a completely different beast from just saying put it in the left or put it in the right. You have to understand exactly how much reverb you need for that like sound to reach the ear within the headphone. The fact that you can make kind of like a ball of space around your head, even though the headphones are right here, is wild. And the amount of skill, the technical skill that takes is insane. It might seem easy to some people who just see it from a third party perspective. It's not. Like, to be able to actually do that consistently and to be able to place things in spots that don't sound traditional either. Like down here is somewhere where I was hearing some of the noise, especially the vocal stutters. They were like up here, but like those voice lines near the end, those were down here. Like, it's a completely different space. And again, controlling that, being able to actually place the sounds in these very hyper specific locations is a skill among skill in producing. And this producer fucking nailed it. I love it when producers nail this. It's basically, I could count on one hand how many producers have impressed me this much with their spatial mixing, because mixing and producing all kind of in the same umbrella, but they're very different factors to master within and underneath that umbrella. So when you get somebody who nails that one factor so well, they did a great mix too. Like, don't get me wrong, usually if you're great at like spatial placing, you're pretty good at mixing, because while those things are cut from the same cloth, you can be a fantastic producer and mixer and get all the frequencies in the right spot, but not know how to handle the spatial placement of everything. And the same goes in the other direction. You can be fantastic at knowing where things should land in the spatial mix, but then you make your overall mix so muddy and disgusting. And like, that's the technical skill. This guy is good at both. And I love that. I love to hear it, because it is something that is comparatively very hard to find in a producer, somebody who's good at both and is able to nail down all of that at will, you know? So like, fantastic work here. That, I mean, everything was awesome about it. I love some of the sound design stuff, like I mentioned. All the different whirring and like different approaches to how like swells were functioning in all of that space were really unique to me. I don't hear much uniqueness in this space, because when you're good at something, you just kind of go for the standard stuff and you don't get too experimental. This guy was getting experimental. He was adding like phasers and shit on there. And like, that's always cool, because sure, while phasers aren't exactly new or unused, it's just a different application of using them by placing them up in this space and utilizing those wobbling frequencies to travel between the ears. That's the technical approach I'm talking about that I love with this, and why I think this guy did a fantastic job. This is a banger of a song. But I also think I've been yapping about this for quite a while, so thank you all so very much for watching. If you have another song you want me to get to from Wuthering Waves, maybe Unfinished Journey next time, maybe something else, whatever you want, drop it in the comments below and I will do my best as always to get to those. Or if you don't want to do any of that, maybe just want to follow me and support me for more stuff coming in the future, you know how to do all that, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Goodbye!